Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I went 1-1 on my bets. Today we got the Final Four with March Madness going on, and I figured I'd try to give some bets out and help some people out with it. First, I'm going to start with Baylor and Houston. Their spread is currently at -5. Baylor's 18-10 this year in covering the spread. Houston is 20-10 this year when it comes to covering the spread. Since the tournament, Baylor's essentially dominated every team. They have a bunch of double-digit wins on everybody, and they honestly just look like the best team, in my opinion, in this tournament, other than maybe Gonzaga, but I still think Baylor is a better team than Gonzaga overall. Baylor's forcing their opponents to shoot at a clip of 43.8% from the field, and they're only committing 6.8 turnovers, something that they struggled with in late February, but it seems that they finally got back to playing that tough Baylor basketball everybody knew that they were capable of playing. Houston so far in the tournament, they've had some scares with Oregon State, Rutgers, some close calls there. They're only shooting 38.3% currently from the field, and that does not look good for this Houston team as they go against a Baylor team with a good defense, very, very trap-worthy defense, athletic defense, and they showed it against Arkansas, who also had a phenomenal defense, but they just went straight through Arkansas's defense like it was nothing, and they basically forced an insane amount of turnovers on Arkansas. And with that, I just give Baylor the edge here. I think Jared Butler, Davion Mitchell, Max Meyer, Maceo Teague are just going to be better than Quentin Grimes and co. of Houston. I think the game is going to be close, though. I think the -5 spread is a nice one. Honestly, what I think is going to happen is I think they're going to get up, and it's going to be like a 3-point game when Houston finally has to start fouling, when it's under 30 seconds and there's no shot clock. That's when I think Houston's going to start fouling, about a 3-point game. And due to late game fouling, I think that is when Baylor is going to cover the spread because of free throws made by Baylor. They shoot about 70%. So, with that being said, I like Baylor at -5 here. Now, for the Gonzaga UCLA game, Gonzaga scores 91 points per game. And UCLA, they score 69.5 points per game. And I just give Gonzaga the edge here solely to that fact. When it comes to things like pace per game, it's why Gonzaga scores so many points. They're 19th in pace per game, while UCLA is 292nd in pace per game, and that's out of about 330 teams in the NCAA. So, with that being said, I give Gonzaga an edge here. I took Gonzaga at -10 at +100. It's a special right now on DraftKings. If you go out and get it, I would recommend it. I think Gonzaga wins this game by double digits. Just Jay Ajayi, Jalen Suggs, Drew Timme, Corey Kispert. I think that they're just going to be too much for Cody Riley, Tiger Campbell, Johnny Uzang, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. I think the X factor, though, is Tiger Campbell. If Tiger Campbell can hit some threes, because he's this year shooting about 29% from the three-point line. I think if Tiger Campbell hits a couple threes, it could be a different story, but I don't expect that from him. We've had a great run out of this Cinderella UCLA team, but I think Gonzaga comes away and wins this game. I hope these two analysis of mine can help you guys possibly win some money tonight. And if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends. And that's all I have to ask. And until next time.